How's it going, fam? Fam? Because, you know, millennials don't have families, so they just don't get me started. You mind if I they don't, millennials don't say, you know, let's connect then. They say, would you mind if I reach out to you on such and such a date at such and such a time? because I'm a millennial and I'm gonna drown and don't hurt my feelings. Anyway, so Merry Christmas tide to you. How's life? You wanna do life together? Things millennials say. Check out America's mansman.com. I was called a boomer the other day, even though I'm a millennial. I'm like, oh gosh, you stupid millennial, you're making us all look bad. It's difficult being the most intelligent person in a generation of total buffoons. Stupid millennials. I'm an older millennial, not a boomer. He, she, or it typed, okay, boomer. Anyway, millennials are dumb. And the gym I happen to patronize, they don't seem to understand that there are men that use the gym, because they just play a never-ending string of top 40. It's not even top 40. It's bottom 40. It's like the worst 40 songs ever. And it's like teenage, no, it's preteen girl, worse than Disney Channel something or other. And so the only thing I can think of to do, because I have these headphones, actually they're right here. The best ones you can buy, but they're kind of worn out. I don't want to drop another $350 on. So I've basically worn these to the nub. These are Bose. I use them to compose most of Fall Musical. By the way, check out fallmusical.com, of course, and you'll find out all about Fall Musical. And boy, is it the greatest work of art that this century and the last has produced. So check out fallmusical.com. Anyway, that's what happens. You work out, you sweat, you know, you perspire because you're working out. Because I'm in business when I go to the gym. I don't have time to, you know, to mess around. So, you know, you perspire and you basically I basically ruined my $350 headphones. Anyway, so the only thing I can think of to do is to it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I see trees of green, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Anyway, and all that sort of stuff. And oh, they love me over there. They love me over there. So, but anyway, it's actually kind of a neat solution to a really awful problem. The problem is that they just they play this. I don't know what it is, but we've already established that culture is getting dumber and has been ever since the Greatest Generation. The Greatest Generation, you know, when they begin the biggie, it brings back a sound of tropical splendor. Even the palms seem to be swaying when they begin the bigging. Oh, that was good stuff, even though I kind of abridged the lyrics there. But today, I mean, despite my best efforts, sometimes I'll sing from the greatest musical ever, Fall Musical. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 ba ba da do da 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 da. You know, and because basically you could be burping and that would sound better than the nonsense they play in there. And I tried to figure out for the longest time, gee, I can't wear headphones, but they keep playing this junk. For a while, you know, I was going with the anyway, Like, come on, everybody, and exercise. Let the music move you till you give it away, or something like that. Anyway, because it's just so awful. Sometimes one of the tunes, gets through despite my best efforts, because it's there all the time. And so basically, I start singing when I walk in, and I don't stop until I get out. Sometimes I'll greet the attendant at the desk, and then I told them a million times. I said, "Listen, can you do anything about that?" I contacted the corporate office, and they've just made up their minds that they're going to. It's not even funny at this point. Like they've made up their minds. And this is the company that's the Trump. They support Trump. The main investor there. The owner supports, MAGA, so I can't rat on them too much. Is it Endurance? What the heck is the name? I can't even. I'm gonna think of the name of it. And like those idiots ratting on Peloton. People that are driven don't want to hear this stuff. If you're working on your body, why would you want to poison your mind at the same time? Anyway, so this song, I don't know, something got through today, and the mishmash of idiotic. Jumbled up noise that they play there. So it was something like, you know that Arianna is a whore. She is just a little tiny whore, and she's gonna ruin your life. You know Arianna is a whore. Something like that. I can't remember all the lyrics, but it was just awful, whatever it was. AmericasMansman.com is where you can find me for great adventures, leading my generation out of the desert of ignorance. And we're going to do another video on the ACL. Now, the good organization, just remember ACLJ, American Center for Law and Justice, great organization. But there's an evil organization too, called the ACLU, as in you suck. See, just saying, I feel bad saying something like that. I'm setting a bad example. I shouldn't use the word suck. Because we all know what that means, and honestly, it's actually vulgar. But people, I remember being in high school in the communist Linfield Middle School in Linfield, Massachusetts, had a guidance counselor. What the heck was her name? This is Galileo. No, this is, I can't think of it, otherwise I totally would tell you, because I already did a video where I named names, and I left her out, and I'm sorry I did, but anyway, she was like, you can't blame them too much, because they're just little peons trying to keep their jobs, but at the same time, they're bloody stinking whores at the same time. So, and you can't have a culture that's filled with whores, because if you have a culture that's run by whores, they're gonna whore everything up. They're gonna, and men let whores get away with this whoredom, and we shouldn't. And we also let other men get away with encouraging whoredom and not being faithful to their own wives. And this is what's really ruining American society. We'll do another video on that, lady. Anyway, this is America's Man's Man reminding you, you know that Arianna is a whore.